Hello and welcome to Head and Shoulders, where we cover athletes' performances and otherwise that are head and shoulders above the rest. You guys saw the title. Before we get into today's topic, let us like, comment, subscribe. We're looking for 10,000 subscribers by the end of October or the middle of November. Let's get up there. We almost got 1,500. We're very, 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 very close. So let's get into today's topic right now. We got the battle of the record holders. First, let's cover the most recent record holder. And when I say record holders, I don't mean world records. It could be a national record. It could be an area record, European record. So right here, we have Mohammed Katir. Since he's the most recent record holder, let's look at this results. He ran a 3,000 meters in a 7:27:64. There are not many athletes that have run under 7:30. With the world record being just above 7 minutes and 20 seconds. He has the national record, and he represents Spain. The national record, 3:28:76, and a new record as well in the 5,000, 12:50:79. The 5,000 meter world record is just under 12 minutes and 36 seconds, and that's by one of the athletes that we're about to cover right now, Joshua Cheptegai. But Mohammed Katir, he is on a roll. He's getting PR after PR, and he's ready and prepping himself up for the Olympics. Now, here's Katir on there. I like to use names and faces because some athletes don't know. You might be new to this. Show this video to people that are new to track and field. This guy is a mid-distance athlete. He's running between 15 and 5,000 meters. And yeah, here's Katir. Let's see if this actually goes. Here we go. This is after his win in Gateshead, where he ran that 7:27 and change. Now, this guy is a character. He put up that face after he won. That's pretty cool. But now let's go on to the next person. Will he be able to medal? Actually, before we do that, will he be able to medal? I think so. See, if we go here, the only other person faster than him is Mohammed Katir, which I believe is running in the 5,000. But you know what? Let's go. We got to look at this list. Right now, Mohammed Katir is ranked number 4 in the world this year. That is crazy. With Jakob Ingebrigtsen, which I'll cover in a second, ranked number 1. But number 4 in the world this year, he's right in the mix. And he's not one of those people that go out hard. He's the guy that sits and kicks. That's exactly what he did in this 3,000 meter race. He didn't take the lead, wasn't in the lead at all at any point until the last 300 meters of the race, and then he switched gears and he pulled away. So with that being said, I think he is just getting himself tuned up to come here with a fast finish. And his last lap was 55 seconds. Can he pull that type of speed or faster at the end of a 5,000 meter at the Olympic Games, which is likely to be a slower paced race? Now, we got Joshua Cheptegai, which in this same race here, he finished 6th. That's not a good showing for him, where he finished 6th place. He was in the lead in this race, actually. He finished 6th, 4 seconds behind Katir, all right, which finished 4th in that race. These guys were all here. Ingebrigtsen winded up winning that race. Cheptegei had pulled away from the field. All of these guys are coming back, and they're going to be competing at the Olympic Games in the 5,000. Kiplimo, that's going to be another one that is challenging for this top spot. But the world record holder, let's look at him. Joshua Cheptegai. Let's cover him first. He is the world champion in the 10,000 meters, right? He's a world champion in 10,000 meters. He has the world record. Let's look at his personal best, because you'll see it here. World record at the 5,000 meters, the 10,000 meters. 5,000 meters on the road. I don't know why I keep selecting up there. He had, if I'm not mistaken, he must have missed the 10,000 road world record. I believe he actually did have that. He's one of the only people that had all of those records at the same time. And then someone else from Kenya, why am I missing his name, actually defeated that record. But he has a national record in the 5,000 meters on the road. And Jakob Kiplimo is right there on his tail. And he has the ability to catch that. But as far as this, he attempted to break the world record in the 3,000, but he faded. to a 7:33:24. So maybe this is a sign of his fitness not being there, but this is a PR. So, I mean, he has a PR over the 3,000 meters. He tried to go for the world record. They're world records for a reason. They're not always just going to be run because somebody wants to run them, right? Okay. So with that being said, Joshua Cheptegai, world champion in the 10,000 meters, right here. He was the runner-up against Mo Farah in the 10,000 in London, but he's the world champion in 2019 from Doha. So he's also the world cross-country champion. He's that same year in that senior race in 2019. So with that being said, this guy has a pretty strong resume. Now, if we look at this, he's coming in fairly strong. Now let's look at the field here. That's in the 5,000. This year, he has not put down a 10,000 meter race at all. Not a 10,000 meter race at all, but we're covering mainly the 5,000 right now. He hasn't put down a 10,000, but he's going for both that because he submitted his world record time that he did in 2020, and the selection process in Uganda selected him on the team. So now we got Jakob Ingebrigtsen. But before that, let's show a little bit, another picture of Joshua Cheptegei, because I want to be fair to all the athletes. Here's him celebrating after his win. That's him getting second to Kiplimo, or maybe he got fourth in this race here on that World Cross Country Championships, or a race in Valencia. No, the half marathon. Then here he is breaking the world record in Valencia. So he did break the world record in the 10K on the roads. Now it's a national record. And there's him celebrating the cross country championships right there ahead of Kiplimo. Now here's Jakob Ingebrigtsen. I kept saying Jacob, but it's Jakob Ingebrigtsen. He is one of the top dogs. I mean, this guy, he runs himself to exhaustion every single time. He's one of three brothers. He's the youngest one, but he's the most, as far as talented one out of the three. And here they are right there. When he got a medal, he came second to Mo Farah. So he knows what to do. He knows what to do. He knows how to get the thing done. He knows how to sprint down at the end of a race. He's got the European record in many of these. And a quick correction here. He did not come second to Mo Farah. That is actually another athlete that I was thinking of. But here, he has the European record here with a 3:28:68. That's one of the fastest guys in the field if you want to think about the 10,000 meters. But he's more likely going to go for the 5,000. But a 3:28:68 with the world record being at 3:26 flat by Hisham El Garouj, that is a solid time for a 5,000 meter athlete. But he also runs the 5,000 and the 1,500 meter run. So we're going to see what he does at the Olympics. Now, focusing on the 5,000, he's the #1 ranked in the world this year with that 12:48:45. And the way that he did that, he caught the field. He passed up Joshua Cheptegei, which was fading. He passed up the rest of the field. And then he finished in first with a national record for Sweden, with a European record in the 5,000, if I'm not mistaken. I believe that beat Mo Farah's European record with that area record here. I believe that's the European record. Now, what is his chances of actually getting the gold? We're going to go over that in just a second. We have to cover one more athlete here on this list. And I want to cover Hagos Gebrhiwet of Ethiopia. This guy is one tough cookie. He's one tough competitor. And if we go over his honors here at the World Championships, he winded up finishing second and third in the 5,000. So he finished second to Mo Farah back in 2013. He finished third in 2015. So he's kind of fallen off of the radar in some more recent years. He's gotten back his fitness, which is good. Excellent. He's #2 ranked in the world this year. He finished second behind Ingebrigtsen in that same race where they were all sprinting toward the line. He's got third. He's a bronze medalist at the Olympic Games from 2016 in Rio. So he's getting himself back into form right now when it comes to the Olympic Games, which is good. Now, what are his PRs? He's got a 7:30. So he's one of the few athletes that he's right on that 7:30 mark. But remember what I say, it's not many athletes that have broken 7:30. And that's where Katir has an advantage. He just recently did that too. This 7:30 was back in 2013. So maybe with his fitness now, he may be able to get something. He has a 12:45.82 PR set in 2018. 10,000, he's a 26. So he's a sub 27 athlete right there. Now, when we look at what he has done, what speed he's bringing in, what the endurance he's bringing in, out of these athletes that I named here, not to take away from Mohamed at all, not to take away from other people that I have not mentioned, but I think that the speed advantage is going to go toward Ingebrigtsen because he's the fastest in the field, if I'm not mistaken, over the 1500. Joshua Cheptegai, he's got to get it together. Here's Jakob Kiplimo. I like to cover him because he's the half marathon champion in 2020. That was the World Half Marathon Championships. Let's look at his honors. It shows it right here. He's first. He's got a huge range too. I would say that he's better over the 10,000 than he is over the 5,000. But he is very quick over the 5,000 because look at his PR, 12:48.63. And then the 10,000 is 26:33.93. He's the fastest in the world this year over 10,000. So we got to look out for him in the 10,000. I'll cover him a little bit later for that. But he comes in, look at this. He has the national record for Uganda with a 7:26.64. But he did do that last year. So he did that in 2020. But if he's in any similar fitness to what he was last year, he's right there with Katir. Put them in the same race, and things might look a little bit different, right? So he's definitely going to be in the field here for the 5,000. We just wonder if that double is going to take anything out of him and in the order in which it does. So who do I think will actually take away the gold? I don't think Joshua Cheptegei's got it in this 5,000. I think he needs to focus on winning the 10,000 because that'll be better for his legs. He said he wants the double and he wants to get a double gold. I don't think any athlete will line up, especially if they're top of the game, world record holder or anything, will come into a race saying, yeah, you know what, I'm not going to go for it, right? I don't think that's what's going to happen. So I believe Joshua Cheptegei, he's still going to go after that gold. Why not? Why not? But I think that Ingebrigtsen is the favorite for the gold this year. Now, it's going to depend on if they leave it in the kickers race. The more that they leave it in the kickers race, the more it goes to Ingebrigtsen's favor. Now, if they surge in the middle, like what Cheptegei did, he exposed the weakness for Ingebrigtsen. In the middle of the race, Ingebrigtsen could not hold up that pace. But Joshua Cheptegei faded. This year, he's the fade monster. So I am not as confident with him getting this. I don't give him I don't think he can get that. I'm not even sure if he can medal. I would put Jakob Kiplimo above Cheptegei for a medal. Now, when it comes down to it, I think Katir has the speed that it takes. If it comes down to a kicker's race, I'm actually more confident that if they kick on him with 350 to 250 meters to go, Katir does not have a chance of getting a medal. But if they leave it to a home straightaway kick, Katir has some superior speed that I have seen. Now, he did lose out and get fourth in this race in that said home straightaway, but that kick had began so much earlier. If he can hang on to them, he has a chance of getting a medal. But I think Ingebrigtsen is the clear out and out favorite. I would give Kiplimo another chance. Well, I give Kiplimo a shot at being a co-favorite there. Gebrhiwet, I'm not sure if he's going to have the speed to do it. And then Mohammed, I don't think so. It's going to have to be a middle of the race surge in order to defeat Ingebrigtsen. I think he is the out and out favorite in the 5,000. What do you guys think? Let me know your opinions and whether you agree or disagree. We're going to cover other events, of course, here. We can hopefully get this up to about 50 likes. and we get this up to 3,000 to 4,000 views, I like to bring in some distance athletes and athletes that are looking toward some events like this. With that, I'll catch you all on the next one.